that you and I have talked now for the first 10 minutes and not once mentioned the victim. Well, we did once briefly in the summary, but it's like, sorry. Hello, Sarah. The victims are the ones, she and that assistant scammed elderly individuals out of their social security checks.
It's really
information. It was very, very sad. And, a lot of times in these cases, it takes years and years for these family members to get their money back. And that's, some of these individuals could be dead at that point, or they may have lost their homes. I get very into these shows and I get overly excited because it's like, how do you put yourself on television if you know you're doing this? Todd, Chrisley's, how? Teresa, Joe.
Do you know how? I'll tell you how. There's
narcissism.
And yeah, narcissism, being addicted to fame, and arrogance, absolute arrogance. So to me, it's like when Jen is sitting there pleading and saying you're innocent to Andy's face, it's, I don't know what's worse. Do you truly believe that you are innocent in your narcissistic brain? Do you believe that you are innocent? Because you know what you did. We really don't know what you did every minute of the day, but right? So are you that arrogant to think that you're just above the law? Or do you really believe you're innocent? And I don't know which is better. I really think Jen Shah thought, well, I'm Jen Shah and I'm on the Housewives and, I know what I did, but this is going to work out for me because I have money and I hired a lawyer. It's all going to work out. Of course, Stuart and those other losers, that are not on TV are going to go to jail. They're fucking losers. But I'm Jen Shah. I'm fabulous. I have Gucci. I'm not going to jail. I think it's arrogance. I think it's like, what you did, and you're just so arrogant to think that your resources and charm and cuteness will get you out of it, right? Because we're here only a few months later. And and now, do you know that Coach Shah, did you see that? Because they also have to pay the money back.
Yes. How much money back do they have to? And I'm actually on Jen's Instagram. I wanted to see the messages, the comments on.
And what are they?
It's from everything. #free Jen Shah, #guilty. Jen, advice from the peanut gallery. Do not wear designer goods to court during your trial.
That's what I said.
Somebody else, I knew you were guilty all along. Yet you continued to flaunt stolen wealth. You did the right thing by admitting guilt, though. LOL, you're going to prison for a long ass time. Can't wait till she goes to prison. Can't wait. Can't think of a better place for her.
Good for her for I guess not editing the comments and just letting it all hang out, right?
Wow. It's just a very, very long time. And in public realms, they often make an example of celebrities because they have brand and name awareness and they want to get the word out to other people. In this case, you're probably better off if you're a nobody doing this. You probably get less of a sentence, but they're going to make an example of a celebrity, a D-list celebrity,
She's, it's 11 years. So what is she she's in her 40s, I think. I don't think she's in her 50s. I think maybe 45, 47. So 57. Okay. You're going to have a life when you get out. It's not the end of your life. But is this going to change you? You'll get out early for good behavior, but you got to get humble yourself. There's something about Jen Shah, and I'm not coming for her. And there's just something less humble to me about her than Teresa, than Erica. Erica is a different story. It's Tom. And, did you know, did you not? It's just, I don't know. There's just something about her. I'm not coming for her. There's just something about her that just, you got to learn. That's the point of jail.
Well,
punishment.
I think a lot of people agree with you. A lot of people agree with you.
It's you go to jail to be punished, but also we're supposed to rehabilitate these people and release you back into society as a better human being, ready to now better your life and start over. Right? You deserve to start over when it's over. That's the point of the sentence. But is Jen gonna be there learning what she did wrong and really reading and understanding and being a member of the community? I mean, I also think she's gonna be one badass prison bitch. I mean, that's a whole nother story. But I think she's probably gonna have a bunch of people working for her in there. Like, come on, girl. There are victims, right? Like, there are victims. So, like, let's take yourself out of it. Like, do you realize what you did is wrong? Like, I mean, who's really feeling sorry for her, right? Like, it's like, yeah, you have to pay the $9 million that you stole from the elderly back, and you have to be punished. This is the way our society works.
And I mean, like I predicted this before we had this, before she pled guilty or whatever, but I mean, I think the next thing is she gets divorced. I mean, I don't think, I could be completely wrong. Maybe they're super united behind the scenes, but they just, Coach never seemed, I mean, I think they even said it on the show at one point, they were nearly getting divorced. I mean, I think he stayed with her because it's a good front. I don't know. And maybe financially it makes more sense for them to divorce or for them to stay together, but
it's a long time. I mean,
Todd Chrisley, it's going to be a very, it's really, yeah, it's sad, and it's sad. Like, we don't hear a lot or see a lot from the victims of this, and just,
I mean, I was going to make a horrible joke. I mean, Sarah's like, I love when you're evil. I mean, so Jen, Todd's probably going to get a nice little hot prison boyfriend. This might be good. This might,
Todd's gonna be loving it. Todd's going to be loving it. This is like Todd's dream.
This might be like, I think, you got to really be in love with someone. So, like, 11 years, no sex. I mean, I can't go like 11 days, sweetheart, but like that's a whole nother story. Let's not get into that on this Behind the Velvet Rope podcast here today at 9:38 in the morning.
Well, I mean, Todd's wife is going to jail, isn't she? I mean, I don't think Todd's the only one.
I don't think Todd's the only one. It's just so.
Julie, I think Julie is going to jail too.
This is like, it's just, I don't know. What are people doing? What are people doing with their lives? I mean, I'm like an entrepreneur. I like to live on the edge. I'm aggressive. I like to take risks in life. Not when it's illegal. That's when I'm like, I'm fucking scared. I'm not doing anything, like, I really believe you just, whatever you're doing, people, everybody's watching, and it's just, the truth always comes out. So just keep your head above the law. It's shocking. We're going to watch this. We're going to see what happens. And guess what? Season 4 of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, we're going to have a cast change, guys. We're going to have a cast change. So she wanted to be famous. Here she is. She's going to leave the show.
There it is.
We have a lot to get to. Now, apparently,